I've had a spark of inspiration after sat here bed rotting all day. My partner's been out all day on a photography shoot. I am on like day 4 of my menstrual cycle, and yeah, I had a bad few days because I just didn't know what I was doing. Like I was in that like dip, and I don't know what the words are. I didn't know how to get out. Today, I decided intentionally to give myself as much time as I needed to recover my energy, to regulate my nervous system. And either fortunately or unfortunately for me, that a lot of the time looks like me in bed, blanket over me, watching one of my favorite TV shows. It's safe. It's like I even closed all the blinds. So it was dark in here. So it feels safe and comforting. And I don't feel like there's anything that has any pressure on me. So I did that today. And what time is it now? It is 8 p.m. And I would say maybe an hour and a half ago, maybe. So like quite late into the day, I decided, right, okay, I feel restored. I'm not saying like fully restored, but I feel like I'm not under pressure. I feel like I'm not unsafe. I feel like I'm not like clenching my energy. I'm like, okay, I'm a bit more open. I'm open to think. I'm open to receive like ideas. I'm open to make changes because I think when you're in that like clenched state, you're not really in a space that you want to make changes. I heard something today actually in a video, which was to either be in a primal state or a powerful state. And the primal state is, I can't remember how it was explained, but like when you're in fear or stress or sadness or grief, these things are like quite constricting. It doesn't always mean bad, by the way, but they're like very kind of constricting things. They're very primal. They're very like one-minded. And these powerful states of like joy and expression and ideas and happiness and love, they're very expansive. So I think that I really felt that today, in that when I was feeling depleted, I was in this primal state and I felt very constricted. And then as I've let myself just be in that state, it's opened up and I feel more expansive now. I'm not saying I feel amazing, but I feel expansive now. My energy feels expansive. Yeah, so that's how I got to where I am right now. Then I sat for a bit and I was thinking about what I'm going to do with my life. I do this every so often, and I actually found a difference because in the past, and when I say the past, I mean like 6 months ago, not like the distant past, like quite recently. I would have been like, okay, things aren't working out, things aren't going exactly how I want them to go. Got hair on me somewhere. Get off me. If things weren't going exactly as I wanted them to go, I would sit there with my bullet journal and just like replan my whole life to the minute detail. I made a video a couple of days ago, yesterday, about planning and how I've just really come away from planning. And I found myself wanting, I grabbed my 2 bullet journals, one is my personal, one is like my business, to want to sit down and like plan everything. And then I sat there and I was like, wait, this isn't actually what I want to do. I need to work with what I've already created, because the last 2 months I've been doing these videos, not these on YouTube, but I've been doing them in a shorter format on Instagram. I've been doing these videos now for the last 2 weeks. And that was something that I wanted to implement. That was me going from my comfort zone, from something that scared me in a good way, but that scared me and pushed me outside of my comfort zone. And now that I've been doing this for at least a month, it's in my comfort zone. So for me, literally right now, to pick up this camera and start talking and just go for it, I honestly could not have even imagined me being okay with doing that 2 months ago, right? I did do it a few times before, but there was still like a lot of anxiety in me. But just sitting down, easily doing this, popping it through my editor for like 2 seconds, not a person, I mean like the editing program, and then posting it on the same day. It's just not something I would have ever conceived in the past. So I have really moved from a state of not in my comfort zone to being in my comfort zone now. And now I want to move into something else that is not in my comfort zone, that I want to work with to bring it into my comfort zone. I feel like I'm rushing this. I know my partner's on his way home, so I'm also excited because I'm like, this is like right there for me at the moment. So I'm going to try and just like relax. I don't want to take my energy away, but I also know I can speak really fast. So I hope you're still with me. Put me on like 0.75 speed or something. If I'm speaking too fast, I apologize. I'm excited, okay? I'm excited and scared because I don't really want to talk about what I'm about to talk about next. But that's the whole point. Like that's the thing that is outside of my comfort zone and I want to practice to get into my comfort zone, which is money and selling things. Yay! So you're going to come along with me on this journey as I get better at sharing the offers that are things that I'm passionate about, things that I love, things that I'm good at, things that I'm talented at, and sharing them with you. I think I've had this very dysfunctional relationship with money and work because I've grown up with this belief, this idea from people around me that work needs to be hard, that work is not enjoyable, that work takes up your whole life and it's like, ugh, it's always ugh, right? You need a holiday from your work. And as I've gotten older, as I've experienced life more, as I've healed myself more, I just don't agree with those beliefs anymore. Those beliefs are still ingrained in the back of my brain because I grew up with them. But my current and conscious brain doesn't agree with them anymore. So I am having this like inner conflict between those two. And this that I'm going to start trying to do, talking about them, not all the time. I'm not trying to like sell to you constantly. I really like just being able to speak and express myself, but I want to be able to put my offerings out there. As two things that I was going to say I'm going to start doing, but I kind of already have them, is tarot readings. So if you do not know, I am a tarot reader. There are some tarot readings on this channel already, and I think I'm going to try and start doing some more collective tarot readings. So if you've watched them before and you enjoyed them, or if you would like to see more collective tarot readings from me, that's where I do a tarot reading for everybody who's watching the video. So the offering that I have available on my website is a one-on-one tarot reading. So you come to me and you can either come with a question or just wanting some general guidance. You don't need to have a specific question. And then I sit with the cards and find the answer for you. So I channel messages, I channel them sort of through the cards. I work with the cards to find the answers for you. I do a recorded reading. So you book your reading, you send me the question or anything else you want to, it's dinner time, or anything else that you want to bring into the reading. And then I sit with it by myself. I center my energy. I do the reading and then I send that to you, usually within about 48 hours of you booking. So I try to do it as quickly as possible. I did used to have live readings available where it was like on a Zoom call, but honestly, they don't suit me very well. And as much as I would like to be able to offer something like that, I also don't want to offer something that, see how I'm looking down? I'm like, don't like talking about this. Uh, I don't want to offer something that I can't sustain and that I can't give you the full energy that it deserves. If I'm coming to those readings that are live reading with like nervousness and with, dealing with the technology of things and, feeling like I have to present myself, maybe I wouldn't be like that anymore, but still, I'm not giving that reading the energy that it deserves. And I feel like I can tap in a lot more when I do a recorded reading. When I record it, I sit in the energy, I welcome you in energetically into the space, and I do the reading for you. So yeah, that's why I only offer recorded readings. So if you're interested in anything like that, then I think it's already in my my bio information of my YouTube, but I'll also try and remember to add it into the description of these videos now. That's like an extra thing I need to do. So it's like something I'm going to try and get in the practice of. If you can't find it anywhere, please let me know and I'll send you the link. But I think it should be available. Yeah, if you want to do that, then please please book in with me. I would love to do a reading for you. If you have any questions for me about the reading, like if you're interested, but you're not 100% sure, and maybe you've never had one before and you're just like, I don't know what it entails, then go over to my Instagram, which is at Sean Maria the Wanderer, and DM me. And I will be happy to answer any questions you have, because I don't think there's any kind of feature here where you can message. So yeah, pop over onto my Instagram, give me a DM, and I will be happy to answer any questions that you might have. And the second offering is, I've been doing tarot readings for a while now. I've been doing tarot readings the whole time, pretty much. I've been practicing witchcraft. I'm trying to think when I started. It would have been around like 2018, I think. So like 8 years I've been doing tarot readings. I've done a lot of tarot readings for myself. I've done a lot of tarot readings for friends and family. And everybody really connects to the readings that I do. Like I do think I have a bit of an innate talent for it. I think anybody can read tarot cards. I don't think it's specific to certain people. But I do think I have like a natural talent at it, where I don't need to like try. I get it. And then I've also done a lot of ordered readings, like readings for clients as well. So this is not something I'm brand new to. I love tarot readings. I'm very, very passionate about it. I'm very passionate about the answers that it can bring, and bring like a different perspective. And it can answer questions in a way that you haven't thought about. It can give you ideas and like a perspective that you might not just have no access to. And it really opens up the thought process of how you may move through something. I do not do tarot readings as a fortune telling reading type of situation. One second. My partner just got home, so he's waiting for me for 10 minutes, so I've got to be quick. Yeah, so I love tarot readings. I don't do it as a fortune telling, like tell your future. If you have a question about something in sort of the upcoming future, I'm more than happy to answer something around that. But I'm not really doing like what's going to happen to me in 2 months, right? I think our actions have an impact on how our future looks. I think that certain big things are in place for us. These are my beliefs. I think that certain big things are sort of already set for us, but I think there's a lot of detail that can kind of switch and change as we move through life and make different decisions. So I don't use the cards as they're going to tell the future. I use it more as a tool to help move through your current circumstances, to help give you different answers, basically to kind of bring answers from the universe, or whatever you would call it, because it has a bigger perspective than we do from our tiny little point down here, to bring this perspective from the universe and allow you to have more insight, more perspective, more guidance and answers, compared to where you're at right now. So that's how I use tarot, and that's how I like to help people how I use tarot to help other people with their journeys. And then the second offer that I have is, at the moment, I want to expand what I'm going to create, but at the moment, we're keeping it simple. And I have these bracelets that I make. They are fiber art, so they're made with I can't think of the name, embroidery thread, and I have been making little sets of 3. I'm trying to make them neat so I can show you. Can you see what I'm doing? No. So I'm so nervous to sell these. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous to talk about these. I feel like no one's going to buy them, and I'm not saying that to try and get people to tell me they like them. Like, this is actually making me very nervous. I can feel it like right here in my chest. Talking about tarot was different. That felt okay because I've done that before. This feels really scary. So I'm prefacing this with that. So this, okay, sorry. This is one set that I have here. I need the camera on, otherwise I can't see. This is one set. I don't know how good these are, but I have photos on one of my highlights on my Instagram. So this is a blue set. This is, I should have laid all these out perfectly beforehand, and I didn't because I was too excited to just jump on this video. Sorry, I keep moving my mic away from my mouth. This is another set. This one is not going to be for sale because I just made this for my auntie. This is like a pink and purple set. And then I have 2 more sets here. I can't believe I didn't just like set all these out. What a silly idea of me. I was like, oh, it'll be cute and talk as I'm opening them up, which I am doing, so I guess it works just fine. And 2 and 3. This is the 3rd set. It's like an orangey set. And I do like a wider one, a medium one, and then a thin one. That's how all of these are. So they're all in the same, each set is in the same color palette using about 4 to 6 different colors. And I kind of get inspired by one color usually. And then I pick the other colors based off that one color. And then I kind of like go with the vibe of the color scheme and decide what type of bracelets I want to make from the color scheme. So for example, this next one I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm so stressed. This next one. So the end one here, this one, kind of looks like sunflowers. And that was the one that inspired me the most, but it's actually the medium one. And then the other 2 I made from that. This 3rd one, I really like. It has like, it's really pretty. I know you can't see them very well here. I just want to give you an idea. There will be better photos and stuff on my Instagram. So if you are interested in that, you can go and check those out. So yeah, so I've kind of got these little sets that I'm doing. And I'm really enjoying making them. I used to make just like one at a time, but I'm really enjoying making these sets where there's like a nice little a variety in there. You could wear one at a time if you wanted. You can wear all 3 together. Yeah. I have a whole bunch of embroidery thread that I have collected over the years, and I really want to do something with them. I really enjoy making these bracelets. I've also been really loving like macrame jewelry that is like a little bit like finer. It's made with finer material, and that's something that I want to be able to make in the future. They're made in a very similar way to these, but different. So I know I can make them. I just don't have the materials for them. And I don't want to start making stuff that I would need to buy materials for. I want to use, I'm looking down again because I'm embarrassed about talking about this. I want to use materials and skills that I already have to create offerings that I know that I can make and that I can offer and that I think that you will enjoy, that I think that the type of audience that I have would be interested in. And it's authentic to me. I'm not going out of my way to make something just for the sake of it. I'm making things that I enjoy making. I'm offering things that I'm passionate about and that mean a lot to me. Birds flying ahead. It's like geese all flying over. Yeah, okay. I think I have pushed myself out of my boundary enough today. Let me know if you're interested in any of this, if you have any questions. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this. I don't want this to be something where I become like a salesperson because that just gives me the ick. I don't like that at all. But I do want to offer stuff. This is my business. Everything I'm doing here is my business, and I want to be able to create offerings for people. I want those offerings to be from my heart, from my soul, from my energy. I want them to be just as authentic as the videos that I'm trying to create here. And I want it to be things that people are going to enjoy. So I would love your feedback if you like the sound of these offerings. Yeah, I'm going to go and just sit in this because I've pushed myself past my comfort zone. So there's going to be a lot of processing that needs to happen, I think. And if you like this video, please subscribe and like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.